Lifestealer. Mind control. It's Tinker. Secret smoked up at the moment. We've got Puppey AA, mid one, Arkward, Connor Tidehunter. There with the save. Yapsor, Wyvern, Masanga Man, Lifestealer. Bottom, we have Mind control. Lone Druid a few times, it's very, very impressive. Up top, though, Secret are hunting. Spell, they know someone's there, they find one door! They catch him mid-Icarus dive, and that, without a doubt, will be your first blood and going to mid one as well. Nice bit of extra gold to kick him off in the mid lane.
That ward did not see them, actually, because it's just along the cusp. I think he got vision of them at the last possible second since they have it placed right there, and it's actually blocked by a tree if you actually switch the vision, so...
Yeah, right, just as that smoke just about, I think it would have
just the one. Perfect, yeah, look at that. You can see that he probably got vision of them at the last possible second.
Wow, nice way for the Arc Warden to start the game. They'll see the lanes. It looks like they're trying to get the maybe the Ace versus the Phoenix, but with that Phoenix is going to head down. But are they trying to get a bear away from it? What sort of lanes is Secret looking to try and get on the side?
They're just trying to avoid the Lifestealer.
Okay.
On the side of Secret versus that Lone Druid. But look at the rotations coming out. Matu's running right back up toward top. We might see some musical lanes. Kuroky is parked behind mid. He's waiting to try to go for a courier snipe here, and we have the 2v2 in the mid lane. It is a double ranged hero coming out from Secret though, so he's come out ahead in this one. But at the beginning, Miracle is 3-1. And Matu's going to get pressured pretty hard by this though, because there's a sinking up there too.
Out comes the courier. Courier's got the board down.
He's going to get it.
To get it, and that is the courier gone.
Right.
Let's get the Wraith Pan delivered.
And they're diving
on it. Indeed, 3 heroes moving on to mid one.
Mid one. He's dead.
They'll get the courier. They'll get the kill as well. Laser and Rocket from Miracle to finish off mid one. Hope it will be fine.
Patience from Kuro.
Miracle's in a bit of an awkward position. Mid one's going to TP straight back in to try and feed into Miracle. Fine, gets himself back behind the free wave. GH a little less so. Flux onto him. TP across as well from Yapsor.
The only way Secret can really get kills in their lanes is Yapsor. He is the key to the movements around the map for them. Him and AA, or AA alone is not enough. They always have to have the Sanking there for the kills unless some big mistake kind of happens. My control should be pretty happy with the way the setup should happen. Phoenix versus Tidehunter, he should be able to get a good chunk of farm here versus the Anchor Smash since he's ranged. He doesn't affect
I'm taking a lot here.
Caustic
this chilling touch. He is surely going to pop one more touch. Would do it, and Yapsor can find it. Get another. Top lane, Kuro coming in with the wraparound, looking towards Ace, trying to keep the bear off him, but slow.
Ace actually did not get hit once by that Arctic burn on his main hero.
Now he's going to turn. He's going to force Kuro back out of this. He knows he's level 1, he's only got that one skill to pop. Kuro will be forced back. No! The lanes, as you say, Liquid managing to get their Lifestealer against the Lone Druid, and Secret will leave the lanes as it were on the side, yet to make any sort of further switch around.
This is a pretty nice game for Tinker. The one thing is that the Arc Warden also can work in that Factor Version because of the Spark Rays. You can put them all around along the tree lines later on in the game, so you can have that scout. But this happening is a big disaster. Arc Warden is one of those heroes that if you actually die too many times early on, it's very, very difficult for you to catch back up because the aggression is going to keep running at you. So it's, I mean, GH is doing a great job of that, and I think we're going to keep seeing that happening for a bit with this Night Stalker Tinker matchup versus him.
Secret do finally move the lanes once again, taking Ace down here, away from the Lifestealer. And Yapsor hunting down Mind Control, see if you can spot him out in the trees. Mid lane again, this Liquid aggression between the 3 of them coming in mid each and every time, and they're getting kills every time they move in.
Again, Matu instantly switches down toward bottom. He sees the Lone Druid there. He doesn't want to stay 1v1 versus Tidehunter either, because that's not a great matchup.
Yep, sorry. He's going to miss the forest strike, and Matuma is here, ready to punish him for that misplay. As Matuma Man, as soon as he turns up to the lane, gets himself a kill.
He's probably pretty thankful there. Yapsor almost coming in. He's trying to go for that, like, you know, outplay catching the mid-Icarus dive, but not expecting Matu to make that quick rotation down.
Look at this as well. GH and Kuro in position to dive if Ace comes forward too far.
He doesn't have Savage Roar online just yet.
Got to be careful. And he is keeping himself quite close to that tower, so it makes it hard for the support to make a move. They'll back off. Secure both the bounty runes down here.
Fada should have a good game this time around. 19 and 5 last hits on Tidehunter. Pretty lovely.
And I see a 15. 15?
Yeah, 15 nice. So first Nighttime's kicking in. See how much pressure GH can put alongside with Miracle. Oh, Miracle finds a nice regen rune bottom. Lovely for himself.
Towards Lone Druid. Trying to go for his bear here. To the man, ready to come in, but Savage Roar forces him back. GH just get the slow with the void, and they should be able to claim this bear hit.
Can he deny it?
That gold. Oh, he can! Ace! You're not getting that 300 gold, he says.
They want him now. They're like, you deny it?
It'll summon a new one. And
He's
with
okay.
that, he's fine. Yapzor and Puppey turn up. They're ready to turn this around. Looking towards KuroKy. He's been left behind. Secret jump in. Ace getting the kill as well. Denying that gold from Liquid, drawing them in, and picking up a kill.
That was pretty sick.
We've seen Ace's Lone Druid multiple times here, and it's been up there as one of the best, if not the best. It's a hard contest between him and Matsumaman, even though Liquid did lose that last game.
Lane's looking for Miracle.
Playing mid lane. Stun, Miracle, trying for the TP out, knows he can't make it. Secret find the kill.
Every time when Yapzor can show up, like I was mentioning before, that's when they can get those kills. But now Liquid, they are smoked up, they're looking to get the wraparound into the mid lane. When Miracle respawns, they will probably try to go for mid one here. Puppey though, walking into them, he tanks the gank.
Yapzor's there to try and help out. The Burrow Strike and mid one ready to turn, has the flux onto GH. GH backing up, standing close to Kuro. Raves down, blocking off the path. Liquid have to be careful with their retreat. They're not going to get GH out of there. GH goes down, mind controls come through. He's bringing mid one down very, very low. He's trying his best to finish off this Arc Warden. Gets another Spirit out onto him, and mind control will be able to claim the mid one kill. KuroKy's able to deny himself to the Ancient, so Yapzor can't find that. Mind control picks up a second. He's got a double.
What a rotation.
Can he get more out of this?
He doesn't have any more
Yeah,
spirits.
both of his spells are down for a long time, and Yapzor shining up will live, but indeed, mind control turning up like that, getting 2 kills. Matsumaman and GH have found the bears. Savage Roar from Ace peels them off it. They're still trying to chase it though. Again with another void. That arcane rune for GH helping them chase down Ace's bear. Mind control swoops in to surround it, and this time there won't be a deny. The gold's there, I believe GH claiming the final touch, 300 gold into his bank.
Need some friends.
Fada completely ignored in this game. Sitting top by himself farming. Going to go for GH though. Very nice early on.
Puppey as well. Fada can make a good attempt at Kuro's life. Kuro trying to fly himself away. We'll get over the tree line. And Fada will not quite be able to find him for now. Does have phase boost, so this lane getting even scarier for any members of Liquid coming mid lane, mid one, dove upon. They'll get the kill, cost them GH's life. Yapzor, so even chase down Miracle. He does have Burrow Strike back up. Turn around with it for now.
Under attack.
Not taking a 10. Miracle will be fine. Bottom lane, mind control of Matsumaman. Also stepping up the aggression. As soon as Liquid go mid, Liquid also make it go down bottom. They're finding the Lone Druid and they'll take him. Mind control with these movements, getting some crucial kills for Liquid.
Yeah, the core Phoenix, he's turning up every single time. That mid lane rotation is a big one, but now bottom, with Matsu being able to pressure the Lone Druid. Ace really having some trouble here. He doesn't have a resummon for 85 seconds either, so he's going to be just a ranged very weak hero for the next minute or so.
And Liquid, as we've seen themselves, the team very comfortable with playing the Lone Druid. They, of anyone, are going to know how to deal with it, and this is certainly the way. Putting this amount of pressure on, slowing down the Midas Radiance timings that's so crucial for the bear to get, and taking his lane away from him. They'll find the tower. They sweep forward looking for Yapzor. Still have a Burrow Strike to break away. And there are other members of the team around. Fada's going to head in with the wraparound, and this Phoenix has been baited in and taken out. Mind control punished for chasing just a little too far down.
That was beautiful by Fada, just sitting in the trees. On Mind control had no idea that he was there. So that burst damage, Ace. Trying to keep you out. Is the burst there? Oh,
Just is under pressure.
Very, very close indeed. Efficiency as well from Ace. Doesn't even TP back to base. TP's towards top. Salves up. And he's ready to continue to farm. Just alone. 20 seconds and the bear will be back. Bottom lane, Matsumaman not back too fun against this tied down bottom. Mid lane, Miracle. Mid one.
that was a solo kill.
Yeah, he's got the Tempest double out. A lot of damage potential with the 3 levels in flux. Miracle's out alone.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
These are the kind of games we expect here from these two teams in the grand finals. Bloodbath.
Trying to move him in on top. Ace, but Ace has friends. He's got backup. Yapzor and Puppey. In with the Burrow Strike. GH will be in trouble as the Colt
Is
gets progged. Find another. Lane Miracle. Gone upon by mid when he doesn't have the double out. Be a little careful. We'll just be able to poke the Miracle. Fine. CS between the two. 36 for 9 on mid one. 30 for 9 on Tinker. So very close. in this mid lane.
Yeah, I think we're going to see Matu probably, as soon as he gets that armlet, he's probably going to infest inside my control. They're going to start looking for either the Lone Druid or the Arc Warden with those infest bombs. Infest plus Icarus Dive makes it a pretty easy setup to actually go for that.
KuroKy just hanging on and babysitting the Timberman. Yes, gone upon. Mid one. Very low in this middle lane. He's feeling confident with YapzOr being around the Sand King, and they'll tag team out. Back mid one heads back to base. YapzOr gets the lane. He's level 6 on this.
Yeah, I was about to say, he's like the earliest level 6 of the supports in the game. Like we mentioned, he is the kill hero though in the side of Secret, so every time he does show up, they do have pretty good chances to kill people, and they do go for a smoke up, but lots of Liquid is grouped up, and like I mentioned, instantly they jump into the infest once the armlet is finished.
He may just have to run. Shoot of the Night is summoned. Secret know this is not the fight for them. Back away.
Very minimal like catch and disable on the side of Liquid though. Pretty much just the Arctic Burn plus the Night Stalker really to go for stuff, and I guess Icarus Dive slow. Spot again, looking for round 2, wrapping around toward mid. He is spotted by a ward though, so Miracle. Unlikely to get caught by this top now.
Savage Roar, pushing back GH, mind control, still with Matuma inside him, they'll jump out, look towards Ace, Ace is gone. The Supernova as well, making it pretty much impossible for Secret to get anything in return out of that trade, as they have to let Liquid get away with that.
This opens up the map now for the support of Liquid. KuroKy trying to get his level 6 bottom, but he's getting stalked by Tidehunter and AA. Gonna be fine hiding in the trees here though.
Fada just getting richer and richer. Second highest on the net worth with this Tidehunter. He's had a very, very nice lane to start with.
It denies. KuroKy actually denied the catapult bottom for Fada. Fada gives him it. Yeah, so top getting got it. Has no stun, has no sandstorm either.
Timberman really stepping it up with these kills. He's got the farm early on, and he's getting heavily involved with the backup and mind controls Phoenix.
Some nice little exchange of words between Kuro and Fada there during that.
Dire's bottom tower won't last long.
So far, 12 minutes in, 9 for 10. Is there a team that you would say is coming out with the upper hand of this lane?
The thing is that both these teams want to kind of take it to the late game, take her toward the late game, and then Arc Warden and Lone Druid. I think Liquid probably wants to keep the pace up a bit more.
One with the Midas out.
Top lane, GH.
Actually going GH.
In a lot of trouble here.
Mujuk had the Ice Blast, but they're chasing that map. And they'll continue to do so. No let up for GH. Rooted, taken out.
Yeah, so secure at the last hit.
Fada. He's having a bit of fun with Kuro down there. Was teasing around with the Ravage.
Got a bit of a translation there too. KuroKy actually said, "You didn't expect that," to Fada when he denied the catapult there. Thank you, Natsuko. So Midas will be the choice of item for my control.
Dire's
Keep up with the levels,
tower
since he's going to be running around and setting up a lot of those ganks with the Icarus Dive, and it's just an item that most people do tend to go for on the Phoenix, since you really want levels. And here we go, infest again.
Bring him down, join forces with Kuro and GH.
Radiant are scanning for enemies.
Scan from Secret, just on the mid.
How many minuses is that in this game? It's 3, I think, at total. Yep. 2. Lone Druid has 1, Arc Warden, and Phoenix has the finale 1.
Now I'm going to find Fada here. He does have the hood, and he has got the shrine by him as well. They have the damage to bring him down. It's a bit of a hard hero to go in upon. Ravage comes in into the Ice Blast, the Pro as well. Oh, that was questionable at the best, going on the Tidehunter like that.
Under a shrine as well.
A little ambitious from Liquid, and it hurts them. They lose both mind control and Matuma Man for that effort.
That's an extremely costly one too, because it's Ace pushing the mid lane during all that, and that slows down a lot of the momentum. With the Infest being on cooldown now for quite a long time, losing 2 of their core heroes. Was a Ravage expended, but absolutely
worth, yeah. Fada, I'm surprised we didn't get an XD out from that one. That's a hit level 12 as well. 1300 towards the Blink Dagger.
Oh, GH and Matu, they found the bear top. They're trying to bring it down. Getting range for the open wounds. It's only level 1 open wounds. He does get close for it. Do they have the damage? They should.
Yep, they do. 300 gold for Matu. Yapsor comes in, finds the Burrow Strike. They've got that combo to set up for the Ice Blast, make the connection onto GH, and with the Gush slowdown as well, they should be able to bring him underneath that threshold. Yapsor claims the kill, closer and closer towards that blink. Man thinking about kills in return, but this big old Tide, as he looks towards him, is a little traumatized after what he remembers happening down bottom, and will respect Fada. This blink for Sanking is going to be there soon. Yapsor 5, 2, and 7. Again, a very strong opening from him. 1900 gold towards Blink Dagger.
Yeah, 12 of the 13 kills he's been involved in. To be expected though. He is, you know, the 4 roll with that. The pretty much only stun that they have besides Ravage in the early game. Mid one will be going for the standard Arc Warden build, the Maelstrom. After that, Midas. Getting closer and closer to that one. And Matu going for his signature Lifestealer build. Armlet into Desolator. He just tends to go for that heavy minus armor so he can actually siege buildings, since Lifestealer is not a great tower hitter objective taker. Lets him not only take Rosh, but Phoenix as well.
A couple more creeps in Midas shot. He'll have his Midas. Continue to scaling down on his Phoenix. And yeah, so mid one farming a treat, and so is Miracle. Both cores, both mids, and at a very similar pace.
GH is scouting out Secret, but he's under vision of a ward. He's getting wrapped around on.
And Yapsor's got the connection. Comes in with the Power Strike. GH punished for this one.
Look at that defensive ward by Secret. Very unexpected. Liquid had no idea that would be there, but all of the wards coming out from Liquid, coming out from Secret, are in the defensive position. If you look around that mid lane, they're really prioritizing defending mid one's farm.
Bounty rune. I get it. The Bear's able to pick it up. Tries to go for a bit of a go onto the Bear, but no follow-up. Puppey actually with an Invis. See if he can do anything with this one.
He said, oh, no bounty rune. Damn.
They're trying to bring down Radiant's top tower.
I mean, it's going to be interesting who becomes the bigger issue this game, the Arc Warden or the Tinker. Both absolute nightmares to pick in their eyes, and mid lane, mid one though gets jumped on. They've got the combo, Matuma Man brought in by Mind Control. Ice Blast flies through. Yapsor will go down as well. Liquid, keep everyone alive. Control healing up the team. Two quick kills, big ones as well. Taking down mid one, any chance they can to slow down this Arc Warden's farm.
It is a pretty scary game for the Arc Warden whenever those situations happen. I mean, Icarus dive into an Infest Bomb, he's going to die 90% of the time there unless he's got heavy backup from his team. And all the while, Miracle's been just casually farming in the jungle for quite a while. He's got the Blink on the way toward that Aghanims next.
And look at this tower as well, Liquid.
Objective gaming. Ace top. Also was pushing for a while.
How's he doing on the relic? Very, very close to having that relic. So
much slower though than his recent game.
It's not the record timing, but it's still a strong time.
He was pressured a lot. Liquid definitely put a lot of focus on this game. In that trade-off though, you see Fada's farm. Top 2 Tidehunter. Going for the Pike build to be able to counteract versus that Phoenix as well as the Tinker in the upcoming fights. GH farming bottom. He's got defensive wards on his side too, so he sees the rotations. And that is a circle drawn out by Yapsor, so I think he's expecting that there's vision down there because of the invasion plays from Liquid earlier.
Control. It's about to hit on the level 12. Summer Man, Infest, back up.
Yep.
Immediately looking for action once again. They know someone's going to want to get that bounty rune. Jump in, look to close the gap. Mid one trying to hold them back, but with 2 heroes chasing him, he's going to need some backup, and backup is inbound. TP's coming in, he'll drop down the field. Supernova's there on the sidelines though. Mid one, he will fall. Ice Blast comes in over to Matuma Man, but still with the rage, ready to fight. He's trying for it, but the Ravage comes in. Fada holds him back. And mid one actually claiming the double kill there as the final tick to the flux of the race gets the kill. 2 for 2 exchange.
Yeah, that Tempest double being able to affect on the Phoenix egg coming into play right there. They may have been able to kill it anyway with Tide and AA, but that was a level 12 Phoenix, so that is the level 2 egg, and they brought it in quite easily.
Desolator complete. Matuma Man. Pipes there for Fada. Level 15 on the time. Experience through the roof for Fada.
Incredibly even game though. 16 to 14. The gold advantage is actually pretty much 0. It says, you know, less than 1k for Secret, but it's been like bouncing back and forth between the two. As we see the network or the experience as well for Liquid. Kaya, next item choice for Miracle before he goes for that Aghanim's. Maybe he goes for Lens as well. That's the more standard build that we've seen. I've seen Miracle though, from time to time, go for just the Dagon right afterwards. He starts snowballing with momentum. Mid one's next item choice. So he can maybe try to avoid the Icarus Infest bombs.
Yeah.
It's been a big problem for him. It will continue to be a big problem for him.
Very nice for the escape.
But he does need something to save himself from that.
Yeah.
Secret Hole in a very defensive stance, but they are under vision from Liquid putting a very sneaky ward. And Secret still prioritizing it on the extremely defensive manner. They can't really push towers with their lineup until the Lone Druid gets more online. So all three of their wards are pretty much placed just to defend their jungle, to make sure that Arc Warden and Lone Druid can get their item timings. Because as the panel mentioned, it is a fairly greedy draft coming out from them with these two heroes combined on the same team.
A Radiant using
Scan comes out, it actually does catch Liquid here. They are positioned here for an Infest bomb. They're going in anyway though.
They are straight in, looking for Mid-1. Mid-1 gets the field down. They've got the Burrow truck in the air coming through with the ult. Matuma Man rages. He's able to finish out Mid-1 and the Tempest double. Supernova's falling low. Puppey nearly able to claim it, but he can't quite. Mind Control gets the ult off. Rays out onto the Puppey. Fight comes through from Fada. Is it enough to save Puppey? It is. And Mind Control swoops forward, takes down a second, and now Fada's in trouble. He's surrounded around the tree line. 3 members down. On Secret, Yapso tried to jump in, but the silence was still on him, so he couldn't react. Has to back away. Liquid get 3.
They're trying to take advantage of the greediness from Secret's lineup. They know there's no Radiance hit on the bear, so Secret taking these head-on engagements is still very, very tough, even though they have the Blink Dagger on Senki. I think the Epicenter was actually cancelled there by Kuroki's Winner's Curse.
A savage roar there. Miracle was trying to close in for the last bit of burst to finish the bear, and his owner off. That roar saving his life.
Radiance is back.
So the man's got his eyes on Yapso. Goes for a quick sandstorm, but the sentry's down. Ready to chase, ready to burst with the splinters coming in from Kuro. Liquid starting to really amp up the pace, making all the space in the world for Miracle's Tinker.
Phoenix in this game is actually going to get very, very strong. Miracle top. He's getting chased out here by the Radiance Bear. He's in a very deep spot. He can't blink.
He didn't expect that Radiance. It's only just come out.
The rest of Liquid though coming in for the defense.
I don't know if Miracle can get through this one. Mind Control to a man turn him. Oh, he gets the blink off. Miracle, he's going to live. He managed to blink out just in time, gets himself out of the range of the Spark Ray, and Secret, they've lost you. They do get the Ice Blast down onto Matuma Man, and they get Mind Control. So this time Secret able to bite back pretty hard. They'll surround Kuro. Kuro, could he get himself out of this? GH trying to get a look in onto Ace, but Kuro in a lot of trouble. Ace brings the bear back through. Kuro trying to fly himself away. Ravage actually comes out from Fada as he looks to lock down the Night Stalker as well, and he does find him. Miracle jumps in desperately, looking to finish off Ace. In fact, they do get him. GH able to get the final void to kill off the Lone Druid. He'll almost certainly pay with his life if Yapso and Puppey can find him. He's looking for the Dukes in the trees, still alive for now. But they do spot him out. He silences the Sand King, but with 3 heroes there, GH will fall as well. So they get the 2 cores, Liquid. They get both Ace and Mid-1, but it cost them 4 lives.
That could have costed them everybody. Miracle gets the pre-arm blink in between the Radiance ticks. Very impressive stuff coming out from him there. So yeah, everybody else paying the price.
Oh yeah, Secret definitely the ones to be happy with that.
Yeah.
Shriner, keeping themselves good to go. Fada, level 18, tied absolutely massive, keeping on par with the farmers. The Midas Radiant Slow Druid, the Mid-1 Arc Warden that has 2 Midases effectively. It just goes to show how farm Fada is at this stage again, 23 minutes in.
That is really something. Mind Control continuing to be infested at all times, stalking Mid-1. Mid-1 has gone for 4 stab instead of that Blink Dagger. And the next item will be Hex. They try to deal with that Tinker in the next fight. They're going to catch him out. As we mentioned, it's only Ravage and Sand King stun as their disables. GH has to get up before he has done finished his 4 step, and he will be going for Aghanim's next on the Night Stalker to find that Arc Warden, as well as the Bear, more than likely. And, I mean, Sand King, just always having that vision versus blinking heroes is nice.
He's going to look double mind.
I saw him queue it up, and I was like, huh. I really don't think so.
I mean, in the past, there was people used to do it. It is turning into a bit of a farm game.
I mean, it's 20 to 20. There's been lots of kills too, but yeah, it is gonna.
Maybe he's jealous that Mid One gets used to, you know. He doesn't want to get left out. We'll see. We'll see what he does for that money into.
My control is gonna have a really good timing on this Shivas, which is very good versus both Arc Warden and Lone Druid in combination with Fire Spirits, and he chose for the Fire Spirit DPS too. That talent. Hell of a lot of damage coming in from him. I'm waiting to see what he does by that money.
Yeah, I mean, he's going to be interesting. He's got it queued up. He's close to the money for it. So normally we expect the Assault Crash to be bought into, but maybe they just want to play the farm game, and at the end of the day, if that's what's going to happen, 2 Midas are better than 1.
I think he wants the AC though. No, he actually buys the Midas.
All right.
Oh my god.
As I say, he's jealous of Mid One having 2.
4 Midases, 2 heroes.
That is some balance.
They want to take this game to the super late.
Yep, they saw that the last one went 70 minutes, and they're saying, we'll do that again if you want.
Okay. Midas into Radiance into Midas. Coming to pubs near you.
Wow. The farm is going to be real. The question is if, I mean, can Liquid really step up and punish him? Because the problem is, if this does go on and on, this lifestealer surely falls off in comparison to a late game Arc Warden and Lone Druid.
Yes. Tinker is a big factor though.
Yeah, the Tinker's always going to be a big issue, stalling the game.
The fact is though that at one point, can they deal with the split push coming out from an Arc Warden and a Lone Druid? It will be very difficult for them.
Dire are standing for
As it stands 2020, 2k lead Liquid on this 26-minute mark.
Yeah.
No one really yet looking for Roshan.
Not just yet, but Liquid do have the chances to go for it with that Desolator on Matu. So Agnims was the finished on Miracle. Queued up the Dagon following. The team fight from Liquid is very, very strong as long as they don't get clipped by huge ravages of Vado or epicenters from YapzOr. And Secret has been continuing to play on the very defensive. I haven't really seen them go for too many offensive plays. It's been very reactionary Dota. Liquid again, all grouped up. Maybe now Secret will make their move. They have a smoke and they actually are bringing Mid One in as well. But Liquid at the same time are smoked up. Infest is ready. Shiva's as well on mind control. They're claiming the high ground here.
Who's going to get the jump on who? YapzOr heading over. Just moving out of range.
They see mid. They see Ace in the mid lane. They're going in.
They are. They're trying to move in straight away onto Mid One. Supernova comes out. Secret having to split, having to back up. Mid One forces himself away. G8 finds the rage for the void. They'll close the gap onto the Arc Warden. Ravage comes in from Fada though. He's keeping Mid One alive. Mid One still trying to back off. And Mid One, can he live? No, he can't. GH will be able to chase to finish it off, but they lose Matuma Man. Liquid moving in for more though. They've got the numbers. They've taken down 3. Only Fada and YapzOr left alive on Secret. Eyes onto YapzOr, looking to duke it off with the Sandstorm. A Burrow Strike will make it up to the high ground, but GH, Miracle, mind control, they're diving into the base. GH, he's got to back off. A little early to dive behind the tier 3s, and he will slide himself out of the base. But unable to chase him down, but Liquid getting what they wanted done there. Sure, it cost them Matuma Man's life, but finding 3 heroes and the chase as well from GH, keeping just consistently locked down on Arc Warden, making sure that no matter how many 4 stuffs he can do with himself, the Tempest double, Mid One cannot escape the clutches of GH.
Yeah, Liquid is extremely happy with that fight. The fact that they win a fight into Ravage and they don't allow Yap to sort of really have too much effect in the fight. He hasn't been able to get an epicenter off at all. I don't think we've seen too many, if any. Just them always starting the fight onto Secret. Matu does die though. That is the one gain, and he's actually queued up a BKB. He's getting sick and tired of getting disabled after his rage. Bit of a deviation from his usual build.
Sure. I think, if anything, that just sort of symbolizes they've seen the double minus. He just wants to get, as you say, that extra match community so they can just force the issue even more and shut down this game.
Control bottom.
Turns into a big old farm fest, but they aren't going to have mind control to do so for a bit. He tries for the TP out, but 3 heroes claim the life.
DD Rune on Matu. He's actually just walked into the pit.
Yeah.
They're going to go for the Roshan. A-Blast is flying toward it though. They have a sentry, so they do see it coming in.
Tumaman's a little low. And he'll be okay. We'll come inside GH for protection.
He was pretty fortunate in that moment, but they did see the blast coming in with that sentry that they had outside the pit.
Oh, Miracle, he's going for Fada here. The combo, he's doing well with the burst. That pipe's going to be enough to save him. Fada is going to get spotted out. Miracle blink on point. He's just about got the vision, but Fada with the jukes, actually making it up to the north. And that's going to mean the Liquid, they're not going to find him. He blinks up, TP's away, nothing to hold him back. Fada will escape, and look who's moved into the pit. Secret at there. As soon as Liquid, their attention's drawn away from this era by Fada's fancy footwork, the rest of Secret get in and claim the Aegis for mid one.
Space created.
Some scary times coming out as well from mid one. Next item, of course, looking to be the Orchid, so he himself has that extra catch against these heroes that are heavily reliant on their abilities to escape.
Yeah.
Tinker, Phoenix, Lifestealer, they can't get their spells off. They're in a lot of trouble. Down bottom, Yapzor and Fada. Jump onto GH, will get himself out of the range of the Ice Blast. They've got some rules to set up more, but no, they're already backing away. See if Yapzor, he doesn't want any part of this. He's already out of it. And Fada will start to retreat as well. Miracle, oh, as he gets caught though, Fada, he knows he's there because the Mark's positioning coming through, jumps in, finds Miracle, and Miracle's down. Secret getting a big pick.
They had a ward on the high ground there too. They do have the Tinker ward set up. Very nice play there from Fada, taking advantage of that.
And Miracle will almost certainly know for sure that that ward's there and
yeah,
be unlikely to make that play in that position again.
I clicked on Lone Druid and I saw he has a Force Staff as well. They're really just trying to get themselves away from that Infest Bomb from the Phoenix as well as the Lifestealer. I mean, if they can distance themselves from the Egg as well in a lot of those fights, if they're unable to kill from the Fire Spirits, then that can work quite nicely for them.
Lenya finds the jump.
And with the Orchid.
That is very promise for this Wentz's Wyvern. Unless with the forces they can save him. They're dragging him out with the Sunray as well. Mind control, allowing Kuro to survive. He will turn. Still the right clicks with that Maelstrom from mid one, doing a lot of damage to Kuroki. He does escape. Liquid able to retreat. Get everyone out of there with the backup from Mind Control. Very nicely pulling them up with that Sunray.
Matu doesn't want to take fights till he has that BKB because of these disables. And with the Orchid now too, this is like the perfect item for Matu.
There we go, onto the tier 2. Mid lane, to the side, Japsa finds the jump bar strike onto GH. Rolling in with the Yours, there's the silence, the damage from mid one and the Bear, more than enough. They'll take a kill, Mind Control has put to a man inside, they'll swoop forward, they have the Supernova, trying to go for this. Can they get the kills out of it? They'll look towards the Bear being brought low, not enough to take him down. They'll pop the Aegis once on mid one forced back. He'll be able to get himself away, Fada moving in, doesn't have Ravage though. Won't be able to pop it. Secret keeping everyone alive. They do lose that Aegis. They will be able to blink the Bear out in time. And they do end up getting the tier 2 tower.
Yeah, Liquid claims themselves that Aegis kill, but very hard to get any type of chase kills afterwards. Matu just gets instantly anchor smashed in every single one of these situations by Fada. And, I mean, look at Fada, level 22 in this game, highest level in the game. The next two are 21 Lone Druid, 21 Tinker. He's really keeping up the pace with him there, and AC will be the next item of choice onto the Bear, and really needing that armor versus the Lifestealer. And I believe that is the BKB finished up for Matu, and then he'll go for that AC standard build, more than likely, that you see from him. Miracle's got the Dagon 2 on the way toward Dagon 5. Kuro has gone back, so Kuroki's actually getting, like, the two supports on the side of Liquid are farming very heavy in this game, recognizing what type of game it's going to be. Very farm intense.
Right. Talk, trying for a bit of burst onto Fada. Forcing him out, shoving the lane in, keeping the pressure on these side lanes. 24, 23, 33 minutes, 1k lead for Secret.
0 ops wards on the map from either team.
And the course finished on Mind Control.
The Aghanims being able to grab his teammates and save them. That could come into big play here.
Especially what? Because you can infest someone and then you can grab both of them, right? You can see if some close stuff comes out. Can backfire.
It can
we have seen
backfire.
it before.
But with, I mean, this is an old classic combo as well. The Winter's Wyvern plus Phoenix. If you get a Phoenix egg out and he curses, that egg is going to go off every single time if they do it properly.
Let's see what they can do. Farm game's still strong. Ace, mid one, and Miracle, all very even in net worth. Top of it all.
This is what we expect from these two teams, right? Being here in the grand finals, it's a very close game.
The level of skill between these teams has got to be so tiny. They're absolutely up there on Pretty much the exact same plateaus, it feels.
Yeah, and it really comes down to execution, that no matter what stage of the game between these two teams.
Secret are going to make that move. Liquid do have the high ground. No vision for Secret up there. Have to be very careful how they approach this.
Liquid's been hanging on to their wards for a very long time. KuroKy has 4 op wards. Secret has started to place a couple more of their actual ops. One in the river.
He's trying to help the Miracle that comes in with a Burrow Strike. Miracle already out. You have to try and shove this one in the background. Miracle's consistently press it in.
They both kind of have that aspect though, right? Like mid one with Boots of Travel, senses Tempest one area, Tinker goes to the other side. Trying to kind of avoid fights in the meantime, just waiting for item timings. Matu really wants that AC, still a bit away, but now they do have Aghanims on the Night Stalker, so that seems like it's go time, and it is. Infest comes out, they're looking to take fights. All the Secret though, in a very defensive stance.
Liquid, how deep do they want to go? It's still very scary for them. Real lack of vision from each team on the opponent's side of the map.
It's also just kicked into daytime. They don't have darkness for 30, so I don't know if they really want to try to take those fights when they have Aghanims on Night Stalker. Because that's going to be a lot of the damage coming in from the Tinker. With that vision from Night Stalker, they can throw constant rockets and lasers. They're trying to clean up that Tempest Stumble bottom, but it does time out. Bloodthorn finished up on mid one. So it has slowed down quite a lot. It was 20 to 20 quite a long time ago. Both teams heavily prioritizing the farm game.
Yeah. And we're starting to see a little bit of the problem that could just grow out of proportion with the fact that this farm time is always going to be hard for Matumbaman to keep up on the Lifestealer.
Yeah.
It's just with the fact that you're against 2 cores with double Midas, it's very hard to do, and especially because he's spending a lot of time inside mind control.
Yep.
They need to find the action Liquid.
Fada's on the high ground here. GH with that Aghanim does see all of Secret here.
Oh, there we go, ready to jump. They come through immediately, but the Ravage from Fada comes out in response. They get the silence as well onto the Phoenix. Ice Blast is coming in. They'll force the Phoenix out to the sideline. Mind control. Tiggaluri gets the chance to pop the Supernova.
Wow.
Secret have to back away. Miracle trying to go for the chase onto the Tide. Fada was ever so low, but he does manage to get himself out to safety. But
They get Ace.
Ace is not going to be as fortunate indeed. Miracle jumps in with the final laser. The last bit of mana left in his tank, enough to claim the lone Druid.
That might cue my control to go for a Lotus Orb next. That was extremely scary from that Bloodthorn usage onto him. He almost does not get the egg off. But with that vision advantage from the Night Stalker Aghanim, seeing everybody on the high ground there, that was Ravage committed and Secret got nobody. All about the vision game in these kind of team fights. Now they will be able to claim themselves this tier 2 mid.
Straight down bottom. Just double in. To claim a tier 2. Mind controls there with the defense. Force them back. There's actually an Ice Blast in into mind control. Won't be quite enough to kill him. But we'll force him to back off to base. But Matumbaman hunting down Yapzor. Yapzor backs up into the safety of Fada's arms.
Little Fire, next choice for mid one, so we can have that, you know, what we like to call kind of a Doom, pseudo Doom, with those 2 items, the one, the Bloodthorn and that. And now some
biggest nightmare for a Tinker player. Those 2 items.
So Night Stalker's gonna go for the Lotus Sword for his teammates, and my control's gonna go for an Aghanims instead. Wanted to get a bigger item.
Refresher.
Refresher, sorry, yeah. Matu, almost AC finished. Very, very close to that.
Fada actually jumping in onto Miracle. Yamso's there with the Burrow Strike, and that's going to be Miracle bursting. He just gets deleted as he sits outside the base, allowing Secret to get the quick jump on him. And now, Secret seeing if they can chase down for more. They'll turn towards Matumbaman again. Yamso with a 2-man Burrow Strike. BKB comes through from Matumba. Turns, tries to fight up against the bear, bringing it down low. The Sunray percentage base damage also helping, but it's not quite enough. They'll get the bear back. Matumbaman and the rest trying to retrieve it again. Yapzor, second Burrow. Oh, there's the save! They'll pick up Matumbaman, protecting him. Winter's Curse also holds back the rest of Secret. And now they'll dive in. Mind Control sweeps back through across Secret. Nice little play there, picking up Matuma Man. Yapzor, he's still looking for more. Jumps in with the strike onto this Winter's Wyvern. They'll force him back. Again, the Savage Roar from Ace, shoving this Phoenix out of the fight. Cold Embrace is there for KuroKy, but Mind Control surrounded. The Cold Embrace will not be enough to save the Firebird. They'll lose a second. Does cost them Yapzor's life, but those plays that Yapzor gave, getting them 2 cores.
GH looking for Puppey there, but he's got to get out. He might actually be chased down here. They get the Spark Wraith on him, and they close the gap.
Maybe a little too speedy.
He has a gem too. He's got to get out of there. He cannot die with this gem at this moment. Fada's
TP,
in.
yeah, coming in with the wraparound. Fada blinks forward. He's got the Shiva's Guard slow. GH, continue with the retreat. Looks like he's just a little bit too elusive, and he does manage to escape. But, I mean, that whole series of events really just going down to the positioning of Miracle a little bit off there, very close to the base, while Secret are all ready to jump from the high ground.
I think Liquid has to be pretty thankful that they didn't lose more in that situation there, because they could have gotten chased out very heavily and lost a ton there, but losing. One more hero after Miracle dies.
And it really is crazy how close these 3 cores at the top are. It's literally like 200 gold in between Miracle, Mid-1, and Ace. Pretty much identical in GPM as well, those 3 cores. That's quite some maths. What a close game indeed. Once again, I think people after game 1 were sort of wondering, are we really going to get more of it? And so far in game 2, we certainly are. The skill level.
Miracle's got a very scary rune in his bottle right now, on top of that Kaya. He has that Arcane.
Oh, that's the dream.
This is really the dream. He's getting very close to that level 25 as well.
See what they can do. Fire on the front. Does have Ravage available again.
Got the darkness.
GH running with the silence. Mind Control sweet spot. They find Puppey. Puppey's down. No AA for this fight. They're trying to move in for more Liquid. Mid-1's there with the response. They've got the control. The Bloodthorn as well. Down onto GH. There's enough damage with the Spark Wraith. GH is down. Matuma Man moving in with the BKB, going straight for the Arc Warden. Cuts through Mid-1. He's looking for the Tempest double as well, and he'll get it. Both of Arc Wardens down. And they're not even done. They're finding Ace as well. Buyback comes out from Mid-1, but Matuma Man's already got the triple kill. Mid-1 has got to be seriously careful about how he reinitiates on this, and indeed he won't. He'll hold back. Even with that buyback, he just can't get in there.
Miracle's got regen on top of Arcane. He's just going to take over. He's going to push out every single side lane with ease, and now that's the Rosh that Liquid is looking for here. Ace is not back up. He does have buyback available, but does not want to have to expend it.
They've got to be very careful.
And Mid-1 had to use it.
Yeah, they can't let Mid-1 jump up top. Yapzor, Fada, they find the catch onto Miracle. Can they bring him down with the Ravage? They certainly can. Miracle gone. He's out for 100.
They can't finish the Rosh now.
They can't. They've got to back away without their Tinker to protect the area.
Perfect trap coming out from Secret. Even though they don't have the Lone Druid.
And it would be the dream for Secret if they can get that Aegis onto Mid-1 after he buys back.
Yeah. The team fight's still very scary from Liquid.
And look at Mind Control.
Yep.
They may be ready to go for some sort of sneaky play. Secret know this though. They're smoking up. They're trying to move in from the sidelines. Mind Control will reveal himself with the Sunray. Move down to the low ground. They'll find Kuro first. Moving in straight away to Wyvern. Ice Blast comes in. Mind Control Matuma jump through, and then instantly they take down the AA. Matuma Man and GH surrounding Yapzor. Yapzor gets the blink off in time off the back of the Yules. He's getting out of there. Miracle looking to chase. The mini stun of the Rocket slowing him down a little bit. Jump forward again with Miracle, but the Sandstorm from Yapzor dukes out the Rocket. He continues to go down with the Burrow Strike. Miracle finds the burst. He gets the range, takes him out. They'll find the Tempest double as well for sure.
They needed that buyback from Miracle. They don't want to give up that Rosh by any means. Now they can try to make their way back into the pit. Yapzor dead for 70, and Secret doesn't want to contest this when Mid-1 does not have buyback available if he dies again. They see Fada farming as well with their ward on the high ground. So this one should be a bit more free. Does cost the buyback, but absolutely worth it.
Miracle next. Queuing up the BKB. This itemization, I really like it from both Miracle and Matuma Man. Just getting these BKBs, they want to keep this game at the pace it is. They know that at the moment they still have relatively good control of it. Secret have gone for the greed play with this late game prioritization with the Lone Druid and Arc Warden. If they keep this pace up, they may just be able to punish it, but it is so hard with how close this game is. Refresher Orb now picked up for Fada. The double Ravage will be there for the next defense.
Ace has Aghanims now too, and we've seen what he can do with Aghanims Lone Druid. He can push out the side lanes a lot harder, take out the towers while Liquid is pushing in the side lanes. And he's already going to start pushing in that bottom lane.
Getting ready outside the base. Liquid. Still that big issue for Secret. just keeping Mid-1 alive. How long are we seeing still until he has that buyback back? It's still 5 minutes, but the same thing to be said over on Liquid. Still 6 minutes till the buyback will be there once again for Miracle. Both mid laners having to be very, 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 very cautious.
Yep. Miracle does have Aegis though.
Sure.
It'll be a little bit more risky. So the only gem in the game is still on GH, because they did recover it when they killed the Absolute in the top lane.
Trying for the bear here. GH leading in. The rest of the team coming through. Mid-1 will TP onto the bear here. He's going to try and send in a Tempest Double to do some damage. Bring him down low. With Yapso jumping in with a Burrow Strike. Ice Blast to pass over. GH will pop. The Secret get one, and they're looking for more. Fada jumps forward. He has the Ravage to catch out Miracle. As you say, he's got the Aegis. The question is if they can bring him down twice. Supernova coming through. They're trying to put a stop to Secret, but Secret, they'll be down on the sun. Can they take it out of time? They can't. They'll pop the Refresher, but the Supernova Stone catches them all. Ravage comes in from Fada. They've caught Miracle again. Miracle in a lot of trouble. Winter's Curse for Kuroki. He's trying to buy space for Miracle to get out. It's enough. Miracle's able to blink himself away. Mid-1 gets in. He finds the Bloodthorn. Jump forward. Yapzor gets the two-man Burrow Strike. Miracle's down. Kuro silenced up as well with the Bloodthorn. The BKB out. As Matuma Man is trying his best to redeem this fight. But Liquid, they've lost 3. And Matuma Man surrounded as well. Yapzor again. Another Burrow Strike holding down the Life Stealer. They'll beat into him. And Matuma Man slowly but surely, Shafali's getting the cheese back into his inventory. He does have the cheese. He's trying to turn towards Yapzor, but Yapzor slides himself away. Mind Control comes back in. Matuma Man is actually going to survive it all. The cheese is enough along with the heart. Wow. To keep that man alive, but still Liquid, they lose 3. They lost the Aegis on Miracle, they lose him again. But with Matuma Man surviving, they should be okay.
I'm pretty astonished he could just stand in the middle of all of them like that with his heart. Look at the damage coming out from Mid-1 there. I think Mind Control, I don't know if he tried to get the Icarus Dive and the grab onto the Tinker.
I wondered if he was trying to grab
there,
the Tinker.
Right? And it looked like it just missed it.
Yeah, I think he was just out of range.
I think he was like 1 hit from dying too inside of that egg, but it doesn't matter. We're gonna see it again here. Because it did look like he tried to do it here, so we're gonna see the long Icarus Dive come out here. He does look like he didn't get it.
There were pings on that egg.
Yeah.
Well, I guess that was from Secret then. Get rid of this egg. And indeed, that refresher from Fada doing everything to get Miracle a second time. Great attempts by the save from Kuro. And Miracle, it nearly looks okay, but Mid-1 being able to force in, close the gap, get that silence, and Yapzor. The finishing Burrow Strikes in this fight were absolutely phenomenal.
Mid-1 ends up surviving with 60 HP there.
Matuma Man just not dying. Pretty ridiculous how beefy that man is. Mid lane, coming in to put a stop to this quicker. Oh, they get the silence, they get the Burrow Strike onto the Phoenix, oh, the Ravage as well! Phoenix is down, he has to buy back straight away. Fada moving into the base. Matuma Man turns his attention towards him. Winter's Curse holds back. Mid-1, he's getting beat into by his own teammates. Will he go down the Splinter's Blast? Is it enough? He forces away the pipe. It will save him. Mid-1 will live. Matuma Man with the BKB moving forward, trying to chase down this Tide. But Tide, Fada gets the blink off in time. The Bear's going to be the new target to focus on the backlines of it all. Yapzor gets the ultimate. It's enough to bring down the Tinker. Tinker down for 100. But they're still backing off. Secret have to be careful. The Bear will go down. Matuma Man gets the kill.
Miracle with back-to-back deaths there. Yapzor with the epicenter on top of him. Yapzor coming in so clutch here in these last few engagements.
And again, that whole Mind Control did need to buy back.
Under attack.
And it is 80 seconds without Tinker. But I mean, Matuma Man, the Assault Cuirass and the Heart just doing so much for him. As they are just really struggling to actually beat this man down. You know, I kind of was worried about how well the Lifestealer would pair up at the end of it all, but he is doing a lot.
He has kind of hit his critical mass, though. He can replace the Armlet as the next item and get like the Moon Shard and stuff, but he's getting to that point where he is maxed out. Hits level 25, that range duration is going to be very useful in these fights.
Top lane G8, gets himself outside of the range of the Ice Blast.
Fada's got the Refresher Shard.
So my man's looking towards Fada. And we'll be able to walk it off. Secret now fully outside the base of Liquid. There's 35 seconds, no Miracle. One shoves in with the Tempest Double. Matuma Man rages, looks to take down that double. Before Staff keeping it alive for a little longer. Towards mid as well, they're cleaning out the wave. There's a bit of split push was coming through from the Bear. Secret in once again up top. Yapzor finds the Burrow Strike, set onto GH. Jafada trying to chase with the Shiva's Guard slow. 15 seconds and Miracle will be back. Liquid doing their best to hold until their Tinker can return. There's the first Ravage jump forward. He's got the second one ready if needed. They find the jump immediately onto the damage. Oh, the save! Mind Control comes in with the Aghanim Supernova, picks up the Lifestealer, and with that Secret out to back, Miracle's coming into the fight. He's looking to get involved. Secret with a mass TPs as they just team TP out of this, and they will get away just in time. Liquid do hold. They keep the tier 3 tower alive, and that was very, very close. That double Ravage nearly coming out, but Fada holds it off as the save was there in time from Mind Control.
Those saves are so clutch. That the Nullifier plus Bloodthorn really coming into play there. Matu just can't do anything unless his teammates can bail him out.
Yeah, they have to have that Supernova play, and Mind Control's been doing it every single time.
Yeah.
He's working towards Refresh Orb, as we were saying, and he's closing in on it.
How's the levels coming on to level 23? So maybe once he gets that. I mean, the Sunray damage is a lot, but the Supernova count is probably the one that he'll take since he went this build, and it's so important that he lives if he does grab his teammates. Shadowblade picked up. Ace did this in the past, throws it on the bear. All split fish action for him. GH will almost have that Lotus up, which will help bail out his teammates if they do get Nullifier.
Lana's moving in. I mean, he did pop the Refresher Orb in that fight up top, and he didn't use the Ravage, so he's got that second one ready.
Sentry Ward down. They're looking for the bear here.
They are, and they will save it. 4 staff comes through, Fada comes in, save the animals, he says, and the bear is out.
Good man.
Gem coming out.
As soon as they see the Shadowblade,
yeah,
they pick
like,
up.
right, we got to get that detection online, boys. Right. Find the gem. He's doubled down again. A little bit of bonus as always for Liquid. Has been playing that double each and every time. BKB now finished for Miracle.
Now he's finally a lot safer in these situations because Yapzor has been coming in clutch as well as mid one, getting those disables on him.
He also has buyback available in terms of the time. Still a little short on the gold, but a couple of kills, and Miracle will have that second chance as well. So the game's sort of starting to reset again. 51 minutes already, 33 to 31.
Liquid in a very defensive stance though because of those buybacks still.
Yep.
They might go for a smoke up here though with this refresher on Mind Control. It is still time for another minute. They might wait for that night to kick in. You have Darkness available in 8 seconds though. And the lanes are constantly being shoved in here by both the Lone Druid as well as the Arc Warden. So Liquid has a lot on their hands to deal with, pushing out these side lanes and almost brings them. And he
gets it.
Sentry Ward's placed in a very convenient position there by Liquid.
That Shadowblade being dealt with very well.
There's no, he just resummoned it there. Fada
is under
out.
attack.
Ready from into the void.
So this is the issue for Liquid, both this Lone Druid and Arc Warden doing very effective split pushing at very minimal cost for themselves.
Third Roche is up. Both of them have, well, the AA has scouted it out now with the Ice Vortex. And Secret heavily prioritizing wanting to take fights around that Roche pit. 3 wards placed kind of in the area to watch if Liquid does make their moves toward that Desolator. The next choice for Ace, same build that he went for the other day. Just to go for that rat. And nighttime is kicking in. Now it looks like this will be when Liquid goes for a fight. But they still have lane issues. And Secret also brings this Roche down so damn fast. It is already dead.
Fresh shot. Ready for whoever wants to take it.
Probably fine. Triple Ravage.
So get it over on that man.
Puppy passes it off to him.
Triple Ravage already. Finding the GH Nice Dog out. Oh, Mind Control comes in with a save. Picks up GH immediately. Matumaman with the rage trying to move forward. Miracle jumps in. Bursts down mid one once. That the H is gone. Refresher pop by Mind Control. He's ready for another Supernova. Coming in, cutting them off. Up for the high ground. The Ravage from Fada comes through. That's the first one. He's low on mana. Has to back away. Winter's Curse from Kuroki. Locking down mid one. His own team kick him out. Secret have lost 2. And Liquid are ready to chase for more. The bots coming in on top of GH. They've got their eyes on Fada. He does still have the pipe. Miracle looking for the Yapzor Sanking instead. Yapzor slides down to the low ground, able to get the blink off. But 2 heroes down.
They didn't commit the second egg either.
They didn't. Mind Control's got that ready for the push, and they may have a good chance of forcing out the buyback from mid one Arc Warden. He's down for 90 seconds.
Bear just comes off cooldown now. Let's use it right away.
At the same time, though, there's still 2 Ravages left. Oh, they're going immediately. Supernova slowing down Fada here. Matumaman with the wounds, but Fada can still walk it off. So there's that double Ravage we've got to watch out for. It's going to be there. Fada comes in. There's the first. Catches 4. Is it going to be able to get these kills? They look towards Mind Control. He tries to swoosh down. God embraces there. Mind control will be saved. He's able to keep himself alive thanks to the back of Akuro. They'll force back the bear.
They're really trying to force the buyback.
Sparta does still have Refresher Shard. There's one more Ravage. Doing everything he can with these to protect that buyback. Sparta jumps in, but they do commit it this time. Buyback through. We absorb a bit late with the Burrow Strike. With the Rage, Matuma Man's able to back off. But Liquid got what they came for.
Yep.
They forced the buyback out.
These fights are crazy. Everyone's pretty much getting to level 25, except for Poor Puppy. So, Winter Wyvern level 25, one of the cool ones we've seen a couple times. I think this time maybe he goes for the Winter's Curse duration. The Splinter Blast 2-second stun is what we've seen in the past, but the Curse could be absolutely massive with Phoenix. For him to always get the save off with the Egg. And GH is the 8-second Crippling Fear cooldown. He can get several silences off in the fight. Could be absolutely massive. He just chain silences up on that Tidehunter. But we do see Fada did itemize for that. He's gone for the BKB to deal with not only the silence but the burst coming up from that Tinker.
All this little bit of downtime, the cooldowns are going to be back available.
You know, we asked for more. We asked for some more 70-minute games.
We are
We're getting
absolutely getting it here.
Liquid on the prowl though. It is still nighttime.
Sparta. More than fine.
Bear though bottom. He's on a mission.
He's in. Trying to fight up against backdoor protection. The creep's not quite in range, so
No Desolator yet either, so
he's
little bit
close.
of damage.
Very close to having it.
Probably wants to save for the buyback just in case, because of the way the fights have been going, and because he made one for the buyback earlier. Miracle now on lane duty.
And GH. You're going to look it on the base, jump forward to Sparta.
I really like that Miracle also went for the Blues Travel too after that BKB. You saw it come into play there when he TP'd on top of the Creation that last fight. And again, the bear towards bottom. Looking for this, the back door has been disabled.
Yeah, the creep's close enough this time round.
Miracle's here though.
For the laser. Savage draws, he tries to peel the Tinker away. Has to bring the bear back out. The laser causing issues.
Yeah, and something you did point out, well, we did point out in the last game, is that the battle cry can only be affected if it's within 1,000 radius, so he cannot apply that, you know, that magic immunity bear.
And look at his solution to that.
Okay. Onto the bear, right? Yeah, so he can actually go for that.
Yep.
Cool.
That split bear getting very hard to deal with. No longer can Liquid just send back the Tinker to deal with it. BKB, and he will be taking these tier 3s. Both tier 3 towers very low up top and mid bottom lane.
Secret's just in an incredibly defensive stance though, with this buyback still on cooldown for mid one. They don't want to be able to get caught out of the base by any means, and this gives Liquid
Here goes the bear. They do ping it out. They saw the Radiance, and here we go. That'll be a tier 3. He's got that BKB. He could get a lot out of this. There's the BKB. I'll take your range tracks.
The backdoor kick back in now though.
But still, I mean, this is what Liquid have to be worried about. How do they deal with this sort of split pressure?
They're gonna have to ward outside of the lanes now. Probably the bottom lane more focused because it's been exposed. And okay, GH actually goes for the attack speed, the 140 attack speed. Instead, he wants to be able to scale more, I guess, in the later one. That's fine. So yeah, putting wards and sentries down in the bottom lane to be able to watch whenever the bear does go for that. But they're gonna have to commit a lot to be able to go for that bear. They pretty much need Matu there to be able to deal with it through that BKB. And what has KuroKy got? He is level 25. He goes for the curse duration. Yeah, I thought so with the Phoenix this time around.
Really nice ones.
Yeah.
One, and his double finding the Tinker with another fire in the silence, but Miracle.
Oh my god!
It's a lot of damage.
My control is like, he was like about to jump in and go for him too.
Yeah, the itemization of mid one being absolutely bang on. Not something that we have talked about in this game, but really worth mentioning. Just the addition of Nullifier to the game. It's so good with Markor.
It's so good versus Tinker as well.
Fades away.
Pressure Shard is still available.
There's ready up top.
Yeah, definitely send it to top.
And in we go. They do have backdoor. It's not enough to save this tower though. The bear just claims it. Now the backdoor protection's off. And the bear, it's again going to potentially get the range track. Fortification does come in.
That's a Glyph Force though.
Oh, it is. Lone Druid causing so many problems for Team Liquid. As they really can just rinse and repeat this secret.
Yeah, this has to be frustrating, having that happen. When you have map control on the side of Liquid.
What do? They can't deal with a split, as it seems.
They need like Abyssal or something on Matu.
Yeah, and it's very hard for them to just push down and try and end the game, because still there's this incredibly tanked Tidehunter walking about.
Yeah.
With a Refresher Shard, Refresher Orb, Triple Ravage is there. Good luck pushing into that if you're Liquid.
He still lacks a bit of the mana though. That's why you see him itemized for a Hex next onto Fada, because he doesn't have mana actually for the 3. He barely has mana for the 2. Unless it's with the Refresher Shard, of course. Not mana required. Again, look at Ace. Sending the bear in, Shadow Bladed. Looking for bottom. The Warden Sentry do see it though.
They do have the wards out now.
Yeah. They're gonna need some like either Hex or something on the Tinker and the Phoenix in order to just grab it and Hex it before it does get the BKB off, or Matu going for the Abyssal Blade to try to lock it down during those situations.
Miracle very close to having a Hex.
Yep. Really gonna need it.
Coming up to the 60-minute mark. 2 incredible games to start off this Grand Final. Yep, so Hex, as we saw just now, Arc Warden mid-bomb picks up the BKB, so now both split pushers have the threat of this BKB committal they can use each and every time.
He has a lot more ways to actually save himself now too, because in the past he just 4-stabs himself, and that's, unless his teammates are there to bail him out, he can get caught out quite heavily, and that's a full refresher on Kuroki as well. I haven't seen Kuro this far in ages.
Double Winter's Curse with that additional duration.
Yep. I mean, he doubles Winter's Curse and also the Arctic Burn as well. It does a lot of damage late game. The dive comes out.
Fada's been jumped on. He pops the BKB. Backing off. Has the Shiva's Guard. But Superman looking to chase, but Tide just a little too slippery. The Rat is on again. Looking to get that bear in. They do want to try and wait until the backdoor protection's taken off.
They saw it really quickly though with the wards, and you see like they keep having to put sentries and obs outside their base to watch that, and he does go for the supernova hit count.
He'll get the range at least.
This is so obnoxious.
What do they do with this?
Now look at mid one even comes in too. They've got to just burst that down, chain hacks it up. Low on mana, it's nullified. Actually, the Tempest double times out. So
at the base, Liquid will find a pick.
That GH attack speed, that talent coming into play right there.
The AA down.
The bear gets the bottom.
Oh, I don't think I've seen ratting this painful in a long time. This is
not since TI3.
This is some next level. It's impossible to deal with as it seems for Liquid.
Yeah, Matu's itemized for a Boots of Travel now, so he can always TP back to go for that. But yeah, he really needs something to be able to deal with that one, to deal with that bear. Grab it down. I think Abyssal will be nice because he can do it.
They found him outside the base. Miracle jumps, he gets the Hex off. They should have the perfect control. No force and BKB's hand time. Fada saved. Fada will get himself away. Yapsaw there with that force play, making sure that he could get out of range before the second Hex came through with a rearm from Miracle.
The bear instantly runs toward the mid lane, starts pushing that one in, going toward top to go for that explosion.
The TPs are coming back.
Everybody on the side of Liquid.
They've got to be here for the bear.
This is insane. What
a game this has turned into. All about the bear. In it goes. And here we have it. In onto the racks. He's gonna get it. Liquid, what do they do about this? I mean, they should be able to make the bear pay at least, but the racks are already gone on 2 lanes.
And mid lane is, the tower is sitting at 100 HP. See Miracle's pinging, he's like, what? We have to defend this somehow, but
they've got the...
How can they, is the question. GH actually cancels Fada's TP.
Again, he comes out immediately from Fada. It's gonna be a fairly low duration one. I don't know if they can chase this though. Shiva's Guard from Fada, he's able to run out and get the blink off. He'll be fine.
Bear bottom again. Matu draws a line bottom. He's like, we have to deal with our lanes being pushed in so the backdoor can't be affected. If backdoor comes off, they're going to lose their base. They're going to lose the last few racks that they do have. Glyph is going to be available again in about 5 seconds. But
Secret just seeming to be very comfortable with this state of the game. They know that they can just draw it out.
Yeah, they're just sitting in their base and just having the bear do all the work.
Yeah.
They just send the Tempest double, send the bear elsewhere. And now Rosh has spawned. Another refresher shard available. Fada still has the one from previously, and now has backpacked his boots so that he can actually have the mana to use all three. DD spotted bottom, and the bear is continuing.
It's on his way.
Yep, it's running toward that mid tower.
And sneaking around there. No creep waves in range, so backdoor protection will be pretty.
It's only 124 HP tower though. He's gonna be able to bring this one down with ease. And now he goes for the range.
Just got knocked down.
And Liquid now they make their way to the pit though. Okay. They really need to get this Rosh at least to be able to try to. I think they need to just like go time after this. Make sure the side lanes are pushed out for both the Lifestealer and the Tinker, and then Boots to travel in for fights with the team. GH with the DD, he's soloing the Rosh and the Night Stalker support.
Secret are on their way over.
Yep.
Liquid take it down in time. Should be fine. Ice Blast coming through. Still heading in. We're now going to see GH head up, sort of try and block this one off. They'll back off. The Ice Blast does connect. Being careful how they commit.
Arc-Warden's keeping into.
Oh, the push indeed. Can Miracle deal with both of these? That's the question. He's got the Hex onto both. He's trying his best to deal with this split. They may find the bear. BKB's popped. The bear's still alive. He's going back up the racks, but he will get taken down. Oh, that's Supernova just in time as Mind Control nearly falls to the control of the Tempest double. Back it towards to the pit. Fada's got his eyes on GH. KuroKy and Matuma Man still outside the side of it. Fada moves in with the Hex, drops it down onto GH. Secret going into the pit. Matuma Man pops the Rage, moving on to Fada. Fada pops the BKB. GH and Matuma trying to take down Fada. Do they have the damage? Liquid, they need backup and they need it now, but look at the base. They've got the split push again. The bear has been TP'd in. Liquid, they're having to deal with this Roach fight and the base. Oh my goodness. The base looking to be in a lot of trouble as well. They do manage to force it back out, back towards the pit. GH has been caught out, blown up by the Ice Blast. No Night Stalker for 100 seconds. Secret, they'll claim Roshan. Liquid just getting pulled apart as there is so much for them to deal with. And now the Wyvern's in trouble. Mind Control comes in with a Supernova save, dodging the Ravage for both of them.
Instant refresher shard used by the Lone Druid so we can actually have a bear since that second one did die in the mid lane.
They're trying to retreat. Secret looking to chase. They've found Kuro. They should be able to find him. Hex, Nullifier, the silence from the Bloodthorn as well. They've taken down two. Liquid, no buyback on GH or KuroKy.
Oh my god.
As you say, still with those extra Ravages. Fada pops.
He popped one refresher shard. He has another one.
Can Liquid really hold 3 against 5?
Wait, no, sorry. He popped his refresher shard.
Comes in. Pass over Matuma Man. Rage is popped. They look towards Yapso. Fada pops the Ravage, but Matuma Man still with the Rage, trying to fight. Look towards the Tempest double, but Miracle's been jumped on. He's down for 100. Buyback from him. Buyback from Mind Control. They're trying their best to hold. Matuma Man popped the BKB, but the racks are already down. Secret got what they came for. Can Liquid punish them? They'll try and push back Matuma with a Savage Roar. Matuma Man cannot chase Secret out of this. Yapso comes back in, looking for the burst strike. There's the second Ravage is called Miracle. This is going to be a dieback on Tinker. He's down for 2 minutes. Secret slowly but surely just breaking down Liquid in this game, and GG will be called. Secret take game 2 as they lead this best of 5 grand finals 2-0.